chair is locked. My chair is locked and the chair is locked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I am tired tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm cooking live for you guys here because this was supposed to be a video for Jeanine's kitchen, but I'm just not up to it. I'm not. I'm tired, and like I said, we gotta eat. My food's thawed out. It's gotta happen whether I like it or not. So we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it simple. I'm not gonna be able to talk too much. You'll enjoy viewing. Let me see if it gets you the right perspective, so you can see everything I'm doing. I'll try my best to get you a great view. Got my wine. Oh, such a pain. It started out as a nice morning here in the 70s. And now, I think I'm getting cold. Now at 4:30, it's getting a little bit cloudy. So I feel crappy. I got a sweater on. Okay. Started at 7 degrees this morning. I don't need these right now. I think I could, unless I come by the screen. So who is ever here with me, welcome. Enjoy. The dinner that I'm making for us tonight is smothered pork chops. So let me get out a pan. You know what? Yeah, I gotta get a big pan. I'm gonna use my non-stick. I'm gonna put it on here and let's get it warmed up. My crazy girl stove. Oh, excuse me. Forgive me. I'm put on at 5. I'm gonna try to be my upbeat live self because you deserve that. And you guys know me. I don't know if you know so much on Life What You Need, but either channel I'm on, whatever I'm doing, I always try to be upbeat and positive. So you enjoy it. What am I missing? I got butter, I got oil, I got the pork chops, I gotta pound them. I need plastic. Okay. I cut my own pork chops. This is gonna be they're so heavy when you make pork chops smothered. I do them in, I don't know if it's traditional Southern. I've watched so many recipes. I think I watched Grilling with AB back in the day, years and years ago. He's fantastic. And I think I liked parts of his that got me the gist of how to do it. And that's what I'm going to share with you, the gist of how you do it. Then what you do and add thereafter is your own. This is another one of those wonderful dishes that you can modify. You could add things, you could change spices. But the basic technique to get down the smothered part and the gravy is what I hope to share with you today. Tonight. Okay, and I'm going to take it nice and easy because I can use the time to relax with you guys here in Life What You Need. Hopefully, Excuse me, I'm getting old. Hopefully, because I cooked all day yesterday and I cooked this morning and I went shopping this morning to grab more sales, and I'm at this 24/7. I don't stop because I love it and I'm not looking for anybody's sympathy. This is on me. I'm tired for my own reasons because I just love it and I'm food obsessed and I'm all about food. I just can't help it. I just enjoy it. I was sitting on the couch just now for an hour and a half watching tons and tons of videos of people I enjoy, people I look up to. Jamie Oliver from back in the day, The Naked Chef. I watched that boy when he was like 20 something. Now he's got 5 babies and I don't know, 22 shows and 7 restaurants, and he's on 10 cruise ships. We went to one of his restaurants on a cruise ship. Anyways, long story short, that's what I was doing this afternoon. That's my downtime. I spend my downtime watching food videos. What is wrong with me? I don't care. I don't care. I know I'm not alone. I know there are other people like me. Okay? I know you're out there, or you wouldn't be in there. That one other person watching me. Thank you. I like these. I want to share. I'm always sharing. I like these. The quarters, because they're good for recipes, you know? I hate having to cut and then fold back the paper of the butter. Oh, God. The memories. Okay, because we're going to do a combination. I got to get a big-ass onion. This requires a big-ass onion that I've been having mine in the cupboard here, trying to keep them dry. They say they last months in a cool, dry place. I mean, this has been in there about 3-4 weeks. I mean, look at this onion. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's bring you a little closer. You don't have to see me because you see the food. Let's raise you a little bit. The more I raise you and tip you, the more you'll see. And then, see? Okay, good. I could be a little in talking to you if you need to see me. And you have that. And tonight, on a special thing, we're going to use some things I make because I am not... I get confused talking to you as if you watch In the Kitchen with Jeanine. But if you don't, or if you go over there and check it out, I've been making a lot of DIYs. And I won't make them just to make them. I make the ones that I know I'll utilize. I'm not going to make a ranch dressing if I don't eat ranch. I'm not going to make a French onion soup if I don't eat French onion soup, which I don't. Vinny's a huge fan. But I made that because I love the dip from the French onion soup Lipton mix. So for me, that's my reasoning right there. I make that one dip from it. And I love to have it for that. Do I use it in other things? No. Tonight, am I going to experiment with it? Yes. Here with you guys. Life what you need. This is my happy place to be free. I don't have to stress cooking because this is not a cooking channel. This is life with me. So if I mess up here or if something happens here, I don't really care. It's okay. It's natural. I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm not teaching you a recipe. I'm not preaching. We're just hanging out. I happen to be cooking. You like it, you like it. You watch, you watch. It's up to you. But it's better here for me because I don't have to worry about measurements. I don't have to worry about writing things out. I have no stress here. This is a stress-free cooking area. If anybody, hi to everybody and anybody who's coming in. I don't have my glasses on. I have to focus on cooking. I love you all if you're here watching me, but enjoy the recipe. I'm doing smothered pork chops for dinner. And it was supposed to be a video for next week, but such is life. I'm tired. I've been cooking and I will continue to cook. Okay. I butchered my own pork chops. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but I do. I do. I freeze them and thaw them out because I know exactly how I'm going to utilize them. I do what I call, I don't know, intentional cooking, prepping. Call me a food prepper, I don't know, but this is how I roll. I do it myself because I think it's good. Now you'll see. For these, I tenderize them a little extra. That's all, nothing crazy, but I do like them a little bit more tendered. Bada bing, bada boom. Nothing special. Comment, leave a thumbs up, ask questions. I'm still here with you. Just because I can't engage, I have to cook. I didn't turn the comments off because you guys like to chat to each other and say hi. We all know each other. Got a lot of friends in common. Hello again, like I said, to everybody who's here, thank you. I decided to cook early today because I am that tired. Alright, that one seems thin enough. This one's a little bit different because this is a center cut loin chop. It has that fatty part, just like a ribeye steak. That's my favorite. This is the whiter one you see. When you see them in the supermarket, you know, they have no fatty part to it. Watch the difference of a center cut loin chop. You see the edging here? This is my favorite. That's like a ribeye steak, the most tender part. Okay, now I have to put that in the sink, rinse my hands yet again. Now we're ready to get an egg, breadcrumbs, and fry these babies. While they're frying, a few minutes on each side, I'm going to cut up the onion. I got to get out the flour, a little bit of things. I'm exhausted, I don't know why. I think I'm getting older. Egg. God. I'm so, see, I chose to be here with you guys, Cash. I was just not up to bringing out equipment, and I don't have a lot. I really don't. I have a freaking ring light and a board. I don't have a lot, but it's a little bit tiring when you don't feel like doing it, setting up, you know? I didn't even have a mic on right now. I don't have a mic because I just didn't want to do it. I don't feel like it. Let's get those breadcrumbs I got on that BOGO. I love using everything I buy on sales. That's important to me. I enjoy it very much. See? Breadcrumbs, BOGO. I'm going to get a bowl for the egg. This is a good weeknight dinner. Shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't be fancy. I was going to do it in a recipe simply because, not that it's hard or very involved, but people don't know it all over the world, but for the people that don't know it and want to learn, like myself, it took me years. I never knew, and it's one of my favorites. You could over-season your egg and get fancy and all that stuff if you want. I just basically am going to put a little salt and pepper. I'm going to wipe this off a minute. I'm going to move these over here because we're going to be egg and then breadcrumbs. Pepper. A little bit of salt in the egg. Okay. I wash my hands 42 times a day. I swear to God. 42 times a day. I need a pot for my string beans, but that could wait. I like to be organized so that I don't have no snafus. I'm gonna egg, bread, fry. I need oil and butter. What else am I missing? A place to put them when they're done. Okay. Scott towel. I hope it's nicer and better by you. It's dreary and rainy here. Rain depresses me. I hate these days. Very dreary. Oh my God. Okay. I need flour. I don't need that yet. Alright. I don't think I need all this butter. Let's see. I have it on a low medium. I had it on a 5. I put it on a 4. I have a mixture of olive oil that's I just bought today on a sale from Publix because it's good to fry with. And I'm going through buckets of money frying with my good olive oil, which I always preach, and it's okay. I will do it when it's on sale. They have the pure virgin olive oil on sale. But this is just good to get when you're not using tons and tons of amounts. Okay, I don't want to put too much. Let's get the butter because we want to keep the residual back, meaning I don't want to have to take too much away when I finish frying the cutlets to do When I finish frying the cutlets, what I'm going to do is fry onions in here, and that's going to build the whole base for the smothered. I got the onion. What am I freaking missing? What am I looking for? Fry that, fry that. I'm going to do that. I'm missing something. I don't know. It'll come to me. I'm not going to stress it. Today's stress-free. I don't have quite enough. This has to be a 5. Okay. And then all we're going to do is egg them, bread them, and fry them. Egg them, bread them, and fry them. Put 2 at a time. They're going to fry very lightly. Now also, when you do smothered pork chops, you may have pork chops twice the thickness. Mine are fairly thin, and I like them that way. I don't like clumpy, big, thick. Even in a restaurant when we order them, I'm not a stuffed pork chop kind of girl. I like it a certain thickness. All right, here we go. Here we go. Temp is dropping because they're cold still. It's okay. I'm going to give it a minute because they say when it's not hot enough, it sucks up more oil. So let's give her a minute to catch up to us. Hello to everybody. I can't see good. All the names. Hi. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for the support. I got to build my baby. This is my baby channel. Okay. See, now it's getting hotter. Woo-wee. I don't know about you guys, but I love pork chops. Any way you give them to me, fried, pork, baked, cut up, skewered. I don't care. I'm a pork lover. Have been since I'm a kid. Love them. I remember my mom would fry them. I'd be gnawing the bone. Really. I'm into them. I love them. You've seen, I don't know if you've seen, if you flip between my channels, I'm going through a pork chop phase on my diet. And it's literally helping me because it's keeping me happy and it's keeping me in check with my weight. I'm not gaining, so I'll eat these pork chops. Trust me, I don't care. Let's squeeze this other baby in. Come on, baby. Normally, I mean, mostly I should say, or traditionally, or I can't find the word for it, but most people have this dish on top of a pile of mashed potatoes or some big starch. We're not going to do that tonight. That's why I've opted for the string beans. We're going to lighten it down a little bit. I mean, I am on a diet, and even when V's never dieting, he does generally eat lighter. You know, he's not a big eater for a guy. He's not a big guy eater. Now I watch the time, 45. I got to turn them at 47. Like I said, 3 minutes per side would be good because you got to realize they're going to go back into that smothered gravy and cook through. That's going to be the finale. All right, let's cut the onion. Let's get the pot out in the meantime. Beans. Onion. There's a chef on here. I love him. Chef Jean-Pierre, he's French. And he says, cut the onion. It sounds so Louisiana. Cut the onion. I love his accent. I like onion. Oh, he's a master chef. He's awesome. I learned a lot from him. Awesome chef. Chef Jean-Pierre. He's got like 2 million people now. He had a cooking school. He's been cooking for 54 years in the industry, in the school, teaching. Now, I sliced them this way. I kind of think it makes a difference if you decide how you like your smothered onions. You know? That's going to be different for everybody. Thin, chopped, semi, circle, cut in half. I'm taking the easy way out. I'm lazy tonight. All right, 1 more minute and we're going to turn them. It's not a hard dish, but it's a delicious fattening dish. There's no diet tonight here, okay? This isn't breaking school, breaking whatever, breaking training. Because you know I've been stressing my diet. I'm doing good. I cut my wine in half. I mean, what's a girl to do? Leave me alone. I haven't had pasta. I had pasta last night, but you know what? It's hysterical. I'm not living without pasta. That's not happening. I said that at the beginning of my struggle. I had this much. I made the most fantastic. And you know when you're not having something and you want it, they come by you with this most delicious version of it. That's what happened to me. Now the steaks are nice and fried. They're getting golden. I'm going to only give them 2 more minutes on this side. We may have to drain out a little bit of the jujube. Cooking live on the live is even better because I need the time and the hours. And that's why I say it's more relaxing here. When you're on camera, I'm pausing to make it faster because people complain. One lady, I still laugh to this day. She's watching one of my videos and she only watched 5 minutes and 28 seconds. She was that specific. She said, step on the gas. I got to 5:28 and gave up. I was like, what do you want me to do? You can't rush a potato. You know what I'm saying? You can't rush a potato. That's mine now, don't take it. You can't rush a potato. All right, I'm going to put them on there and I'm going to put the onions in. We'll see if I have to take anything out. Let me prep, let me prepare. Okay. Oh God, I'm choking here. Live. Jeanine. Life with Jeanine. Talking so fast, she's choking. Oh, come on now. Seriously? Alright, I'm going to take them out sooner because they're thin. Okay? They're thin. I know my food. Alrighty. Now, I do want to drain a little bit of this. There's a bit much in here, if you could see that, okay? There's a bit much. And it's not necessary. Because we're going to drain it, and we're going to add fresh butter and flour. We're going to leave a little bit of the bits, alright? We're going to leave a little bit of the bits. Let me just make a move here. Let me make a move. I probably just burnt that plastic bowl. Let's see how good it stands up. Alright, put that there for a second. Well, let's see. It's toning down. I left the bits, the gritty bits, and look, of that quarter stick, I saved the other piece. Go like that. Now I need to get the onions in there. As soon as that melts, I gotta grab flour. Alrighty. I have no apron on, which is fine. I could do this without. Oh, I remember back in the day when I was younger, everything about cooking stressed me. Not anymore. It is what it is. Last night I did a mystery dinner and it turned out fabulous. Oh my God. It's always the mistakes that turn out to be the most delicious. And I'll replicate it because I know what I did. Now you just put your onions in that butter and the bits. You want to brown them down a little bit. You can add garlic, I don't. Now is the time where you can add whatever seasonings you like, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a combination of flour, which is traditional to get this to thicken, and my homemade French onion dip to give it more flavor. That's a me thing. That's what I want to do. That's not by any means traditional to smothered pork chops. Okay, just get these brown, get them a little more tender, give them some love. I know what I'm missing. Look at me. Look at me. I forgot the next important component. Okay. I know what it is. Everybody having a good Saturday? Say yes or no. Leave me in the comments. Talk to me. Do you like smothered pork chops? What's your favorite pork dish? Talk to me. I feel like I burn people's ears off. I love to talk. I love people. I love food. I love talking. And yes, I was the same way when I was 16, 13, 22. It's not something I developed with age. I was a yapper from a kid. I think I came out of the womb telling the doctor, get out of the way, I can't see the people here in the room. I seriously believe that. I came out of the womb talking. My mother's first words to me was like, shut up already, shut up. That's funny. My mom was the same way, very personable, very chatty. All right, I got it. The flour, I got to get the broth. The beef broth. Oofa! Now I'm getting a second win. I'm getting a second win. What do you want? What do you want, Becca? You had a bath yesterday. I had to give her a bath. Yesterday was a powerhouse cooking day, productive day. Cooked everything and still gave this baby a bath. Come here, show everybody how pretty you are. You smell so good. I use my soap on her, my Dove body wash. And baby soap, shampoo for her eyes and face so she don't get burned. I cannot burn my baby. Okay, let's recap for the people that are really here to see the recipe and not listen to me. We fried the pork chops, breaded them just like you were going to make a cutlet, put them aside. Dump out the oil, or as much fat as you want to. If you want more fat to stay, that's up to you. Then you cut up an onion, and you saute it till it gets soft and brown. I like it kind of more caramelized, so I'm going to give it an extra 5 minutes than maybe other people would. Okay? After this point, the next thing in the process is you add flour to begin the roux. It's called a roux when you're making a gravy from flour and beef broth. Okay? And seasonings. Like I said, I'm using my own blend of French onion soup mix. So this is going to cover everything for me. I don't think I need extra anything. Parsley, pepper, nothing. Or you may be so simplistic or a person who doesn't like a lot of spices like me. I really don't. You may just say, okay, I just want pepper and salt and pepper. That's okay. And the gravy, the brown gravy with salt and pepper. Like the KFC gravy I made, and onion and garlic powder. Those are the traditionals. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. The only thing I'd add to that, I'm going to make my own mix because there's 4 or 5 of them I use constantly to add to recipes. I'm going to fill a jar. Not to sell, just to have it on hand instead of taking 1, 2, 3. It's ridiculous. I cook so much you'd think I'd have it on the ready. And this is just a plain old yellow onion. I bet it'd be good if you wanted to use a sweet Vidalia onion, whatever you like. I'm cooking them more because they're going to get sweeter, they're going to get softer, they're going to caramelize. And after this point, it goes pretty quick because there's not much else to do. Once the gravy starts to thicken, and that happens with the flour, we're going to do that now a little bit. And then the pork chops go back in. Now let's see. We're going to do maybe a tablespoon of each. 2 teaspoons and a tablespoon. Okay, let's do a tablespoon of flour. Do a tablespoon of flour. A teaspoon of French onion. Alrighty. That should do it. That should do it. Now we got to cook that with the onions. Get the rawness out. See what I'm doing? I'm sauteing the onions, mixing in that flour and seasoning. Get the rawness out of the flour, so to speak. That's what they say. You're getting that raw taste out of the flour. Give it a minute. You could always add more flour if you need it thicker. See, I smell my French onion. I'm going to put a little bit more. I also have other spices, but I think I'm digging this. I'm digging that. And I have Gravy Master if it comes too light and you don't like the color of it. If I wanted, I have wine there, white wine. I have wine in the refrigerator. You could add wine to this, would be fantastic. Give it a real beautiful flavor. But we're just gonna add beef broth. I saw someone, I was watching a recipe, because I look at tons of them. This person did a combination. They said they liked the combination of beef and chicken broth equal parts. Who knows? Maybe it's good. Now it should thicken, and once it starts to thicken and get to the right consistency, you're going to add back in the pork chops, and that is smothered pork chops. It's got to thicken and let that flour work. Now, you'll watch it. You see I have flour still here, okay? I have beef broth. I don't think I need any more broth. I have my pork chops waiting, and that's really the dish. That's it. We're going to put them back in. I'm going to give them a solid 5 minutes more to cook in the gravy because we only cook them 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and as thin as they are, they probably need a little bit more internal cooking. But we don't want them to get tough. Pork can get tough real fast. See, it's already thickening. I'm going to lower it to a 6 because I don't want to rush things. Nice. Can you see that? It's thickening. It was a good choice, good call to put my French onion soup mix in for flavoring. That was cool. I like to make things I use. That's why I made it, you know. Nothing's for pretend on my kitchen. I don't waste nothing. I did the burgers yesterday, chicken feta cheese spinach burgers. We didn't want more than one. We could have froze the excess, but I decided to fry it and make meatballs, which we had today for lunch. See what I'm saying? I can't get away from this kitchen. Alright, it's getting really thick, and it's getting really thick fast. You know what I could do with that? What I could do with that, and it's boiling, and that's on a 4, people. That's on a 4. Always have your broth and your flour stay with you. Okay? Slow it down right away. Slow it down. You can always thicken it, but we don't want to overboil it out where it starts to burn the thickness. Alrighty. The color's beautiful. The flavor, let me taste it. I gotta wait. It's kind of hot. Now you want to taste it for season and salt, and you go crazy with whatever you like. You like more this, more that, whatever. See? My crazy stove. This freaking stove. I tell my husband I'm gonna fund myself. I'm going to taste it now. It's boiling on a 4. Seriously? Yeah. Yep. Tastes like brown gravy and French onion soup had a baby. That's flavorful. But why is it so freaking hot? Alright, I removed it off. Let's put them back in. Snugly, nuggly. And you give them 5 minutes and they're done. That's it. You put them on mashed potatoes, rice, however you like to eat them. We're having them with a side veggie. No big fancy. We're cutting some carbs. Although they would be fabulous on mashed potatoes. I'm not going to lie. could add more broth if you wanted. I have 4 skinny pork chops, so I didn't want to overkill. It's early, we're not going to eat right away. This can sit. It won't hurt it. You can reheat it in the microwave, what have you. It's all good, it's fine. The main important factor is to not dry out your pork chops, not overcooking them, not over frying them, you know? That's the crucial part of the dish. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward and simple. I've made it several times. We enjoy it. See, I gave them about 2 minutes on one side in the sauce. Now I'm going to turn them. Let them have another 2 minutes on the other side. And then they should be really cooked through. Safety. No pink, no nothing. And we done. Beauteous. Beauteous. I'm going to take you closer to see them because I'm proud of them. I love cooking. What could I say? I'm not even from the South. I don't know when the first time I ever had these, but I love them. This is the southern part of me. Well, I am in South Florida. I tried that argument with Vinny. He's laughing. He was like, stop, you're so stupid. What are you saying? I said, well, I'm in the South. He said, you're not southern. All right, I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. So you can see that closer up, because that's a good thing. Okay, see? Ooh. Smothered pork chops. Delicious. On mashed potatoes. We're going to have them with string beans on the side, steamed. You can have them over rice. You can have them over anything. Okay? And that is smothered pork chops on Life with Jeanine. Now I'm going to remove them, and they will sit till we're ready to eat them. I'm going to steam the string beans now and show you that. That's so simple, it's silly. And look at all the grease we got out from frying them and putting them on a Scott towel. I'm live, baby. If you say anything, don't say anything, not that you say anything to me ever that can't be said. Okay. We don't need no more flour. We don't need none of this stuff. The dish held up, if anybody's curious. I didn't burn it. Now you just smother them in the sauce and let them sit. Let them sit smothered. Man, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Turn off the stove. Man, they're good. And it will thicken as it sits so that when you reheat it in the microwave, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's get some string beans open. Let's put this stuff back where it belongs. I'm going to sip in my wine. I got to get the scissors to open that. Who's here? Janet, hello. Hello, Khadija. Tuber chat. I think there's only Janet and Khadija here. I don't know. But thank you and welcome. Thank you for being here with me. Where's my scissors? I have to open up these string beans. You can come in. You can talk. Don't be afraid. I'm live. I'm afraid. It's not a TV show. Come on in. This is your kitchen. Don't be afraid. They don't bite. They can't even touch you. They can see you, but they can't touch you.
Hey.
Little bean. Little bean. What are you doing? What are you doing? I think it's obvious I love my little puppy, my baby. That's my baby. See, you know, I do this, I don't fill the whole pot. I kind of pot steam, my own method. I put a little bit of water on the bottom, maybe 2 inches, an inch or 2. That's it, and then I just put them on to steam. I'm going to use, this is my favorite burner, I don't know why. I don't know why. I didn't know why. Okay, that's going to steam. And I'm free. I'm free because I want to be. I'm going to clean up my kitchen. I could talk. I'm going to put the scissors back. You see now? There's nothing that makes me happier than cooking and then putting everything back where it belongs. Okay? I found a use for these. Maybe doesn't eat these. These are the ones that come in this seasoned Caesar pack. I found a reason to use them. I used to throw them away. Let me put this beef broth in the where the hell I'm putting the beef broth in the kitchen. Now, smartly, I should figure out, because I don't like to waste, I gotta figure out a recipe that I can do this week. Put away my seasoning. This turned out to be fabulous. If you made my French onion mix, that's a keeper. Okay. Keeper. Let me wash up a bit. Show you nice people. A clean kitchen. My water cup over here. If my kitchen is disarrayed, my cooking is, I can't focus. I'm serious, I must be ADH about food. If my kitchen's messy, my recipe doesn't feel right. There we go. I don't know how an onion got all the way over there, a piece of onion. Alright. I'm going to keep this here because I know I'm going to be cutting into one of those pork chops to taste it later. And so, Oh, I did it. Thank you for being with me. I would have never made it through if I didn't have anyone to talk to. I was so tired. I thought it was the wine. It's not. Like I said, I got a second wind once I got up from the couch and started preparing this and knowing I had to get dinner done. It motivates me. I got to say, it happened to me yesterday too. I was tired. I cooked all day. And I was down to that new recipe I was supposed to do on camera, and I said, oh hell no, I ain't got that kind of energy. So I passed through it, but I still had to cook it, you know. But I did a quick version, that an I don't care version. That's what I'm gonna call it. I did an I don't care version, and that's off camera. I'm gonna start to film those. I'll make a I don't care recipe. Let me just check this. All right, it's on at 10. Once that boils up and steams, I'll take them out and just put simple olive oil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Very simple application we use on those. Nothing fancy, and it's delicious. I love that. Who's here? Anybody here? Who's here? Where's my people? Anybody like me? Oh, I got dinner done. Thank you. You don't know. I was on the couch. I swear to God, 20 minutes ago saying, oh shit, I can't cook. I can't get on film. I ain't lifting the board. I don't want to set up the camera. What am I going to do? I said, frig it. I could do this recipe another time, another week, for another day. It's not that necessary to get it up there. It's not like people haven't seen some other pork chops, you know. I could do them another day, but they were thought out. They have to be eaten. They have to be cooked. So what's a girl to do? You get in the kitchen and you get your food done. That's what you do. And it's good practice because honestly, I haven't made them in a few months. don't think I've made smothered pork chops in a year, so I was flexing my pork chop muscles. They look scrumptious. Let me show you. You seen them? I'll put the camera down. I'm proud of them. Look at these. This is smothered pork chop. That's the southern part of me. I'm southern. Oh God, I wish I was. I think there is maybe a little something. I don't know. I love the southern accent. I love southern food. The only thing I don't like southern is the white cream. I'm a brown gravy girl. I don't care. If I loved grits, they'd be grits with brown gravy. And I don't like that white gravy with the sausage that they put on the biscuit. I don't like that. I'm sure it's delicious, you know. I'm sure it's delicious. It's preference. Food is so personal. See, now these are starting to boil up a bit. We don't want them. I love that. This is my gun. This is my weapon of choice in the kitchen. I love this. My hubby's sister and her girlfriend gave me this for like a little house gift when they came, right? And there's no joke. This is sur la table or something. These are like a little pricey with the silicone and the thing and the nice and the look. Snap. And they also gave me a peppermill, a battery. This sucker takes 6 batteries, and I wore it out so fast. I said, I can't cook with this. It'll cost me a fortune to pour pepper. It'll cost me a fortune to pour pepper. All right, they need a minute more. Or two. I got some good recipes coming up. That's why I'm not worried too much, you know. I'm branching out now. I gotta move on. Sorry, I gotta move on. I want to try. There are so many things. That's why that burger came up today. There are so many. I go to sleep with recipes spinning in my head. I do. I walk and I'm thinking, how do I make that? How is that? Yesterday, the burger turned into meatballs for lunch today over a salad. You know, or just a snack appetizer to dip in a tzatziki that was left over. I shared it with my neighbor. She loved it. She said, you made this tzatziki? I felt so good. I said, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, God. They're at a rolling boil now. Yeah, we're just going to opt for the string beans and keep it light. And I have salad. I have corn. We have other veggies. No potatoes, although Mama would love them with some potatoes. That is the meat and potato person in me. I love potatoes. I got my next few recipes because, can you see? I lost 4 more ounces. You can't see it, but I feel 4 ounces, okay? It's nothing to laugh about. I got bulky clothes on there, and I got 2 shirts and everything, so I'm looking thick, but I'm not. I'm not. Very lean under here. I laugh at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, something's wrong with you. We can't be friends. Let's see, little string bean. Oh, I think it's still too hard. I like my string beans a little soft. And that, it's hot. It's too hard. It's too hard. I don't like fresh string beans hard. Let me see who's here. Because, you know, I can't see without the glasses. I truly cannot see the screen. Forgive me, please. If you think I'm ignoring you, I cannot see without them. And I don't like to have them on all the time. Lippy! How are you? Oh, you are so sweet. I'm making southern pork chops. My southern friend. Do you see me? Smothered pork chops. Janet, you're hungry now. These are good. We can come up with a light version of them for you. Janet, that burger was good. Look at my notes in the top. Lippy, you too, if you're interested in making it. Hi, Khadija. How are you? I think Chuba Chat's gone. But he comes in. How sweet. Yeah, there's important points of that chicken burger that I wanted to point out, Nat, I call it now chef's tips because, you know, now I think what's my recipe anyways? And I modified it. And the truth of the matter is, I would pull back on the spinach. I don't think it needed too much. It overpowered it. I put extra breadcrumbs, not necessary. Look at my notes in there and follow that recipe if you want that burger. And if you want the meatballs, the same recipe. Just take the scooper, the ice cream 1-inch bowl scooper, roll them, fry them. To me, I told Vinny today, we both ate them for lunch with salad, Caesar salad on the side. We microwaved them, and they were just delicious, like little bites, bop, bop, bop. And I said, is it me, or do they have more flavor as a little tiny meatball than they did as the burger? He goes, yeah. They were like a little more flavorful, which was really weird. But, you know, food's like that. I don't know the chemistry of food. I ain't a chemist. Oh, I love you. You love my recipes? This girl's, I'm going out. I see things I've been watching so many shows, my head is spinning. I can't, too much food for me to make. But I want to make things that I haven't ever tried. You know, most of them I got to get through the classics because we eat them, you know. Like I'm going to do a lot more chicken dishes. I'm going to do a lot more pasta dishes to build up. But I bought certain shapes now to break me out of my box. There's one pasta shape, when you see it, I never cook with it. Never, ever, ever. I'm forcing myself to learn a recipe to do with it, and that's how I have fun with cooking. I challenge myself, you know. Lippy, you're challenging me with that freaking gallon of powdered milk. Oh my God. I have to keep finding things to make. But it's beautiful because it generated the ranch. I got the stroganoff. I got the cream of anything. I'm like, now I'm going to be doing my research because I need to use up that giant can of powdered milk. You never made smothered? I remember when I didn't, and I had them once at a restaurant. I was like, ooh. My mouth waters if I say the word. That's how good they are. And the smothered part is, I do this method. A lot of people, Janet, I'm telling you because Lippy probably already knows, she's Southern. There's many ways of making smothered pork chops. Some people don't do the breading. They just do frying them. They do bone-on big pork chops, different variations. For me, I like the bone off. I like to tenderize them, and I like to bread them because I believe the breading and timing your frying just gently remains the tenderness. It keeps them tender and moist, and then all that juice and onions and gravy makes them mwah. But, you know, to each his own. There's a lot of ways to make them. This is my way, and I enjoy it. It worked the first time, and I never changed it. So I stick with it. And because of this way, I know how to make them, like I could get off the couch and just get up and do it. I don't have to read nothing. I've made them so many. This is mine. Now that I've added the French onion soup mix I made for a teaspoon of extra flavor to the gravy, I'm thinking that's awesome. And if I wanted, I could have added mushroom slices. I have mushroom left over from another dish. Being lazy tonight, I'm tired. I could have sliced up mushrooms, but if I didn't want to slice up mushrooms, I've been sharing my spices with you guys. I have a mushroom powder that would have added such umami to this. But again, I don't feel like doing all that hoopla tonight. If I was sharing this like I had planned in a video in Jeanine's kitchen, I would have done all that, but not here. This is just to hang, chill. I don't write anything. If you want to watch the recipe, if you want to watch the live after the fact, you're just hanging out with me and just saying, what's she doing? What's she cooking? I know that. I've done that. That's what we're here in Life with Jeanine. This is my free time. My free space to cook. That's what I call my free space to cook. Alrighty. Set this off. My beans is so simple, they're sad. But I don't care because I know people that just put butter and salt and pepper on theirs. You know? Oh, somebody yelled at me, and I see it here. It's not my fault. I'm going to snip it. Them little bitches at Publix or Pero. These are, I pay a premium for these, nearly $5 for a small bag, and they say snipped and cleaned. You know, but then I see that little piece that drives me crazy. If I was picking them in the fields, I did once upon a time have a vegetable garden, a very small one. And the first thing I did was snip them off. I'm like, oh my God, how annoying. Look at this. See? I don't blame them. I don't blame that viewer for calling me out. I didn't make them. They say they're microwave ready, snipped and cleaned and all. This ain't snipped and cleaned. Bitches. Anyway, if I see any, I grab them, but they're still super delicious. There was only those two little pieces, nothing else. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, olive oil, and you're done. That's it. Salt, pepper, garlic oil, and you're done. That's how we roll with these. That's how I've always made them. And that's why I prefer the fresh. Okay, that's not working. Let's get the big boy out. Olive oil, the good one. Let's get the good one. Okay, there you go. Everybody's gone. I think it's just you, Janet. What are you making for dinner? Okay. Yummy, yummy, yummy.